Motion put forward by Councillor Brian Skakun 2 weeks ago monopolized over an hour of discussion around council chambers. The motion sought greater detail into the invoices put out from City Hall and greater access by council members to that information.
The motion was seeking details into just under $1 million worth of invoices issued from City Hall to 7 different companies. It also sought the approval of council that, quote, administration provide information to individual city councillors if requested by them to clarify why the city has spent funds from businesses listed in the annual City of Prince George financial information statement of individual suppliers, unquote. But Mayor Sherry Green says micromanagement is not the role of council.
It's not our job to micromanage. We are sitting at a higher level of strategic planning and policy setting as a council, and that we have a staff with delegated authority to sign off on the work and procure the services and the goods that we need to operate the city. That is the job of our staff to do, and the city manager ultimately is responsible.
Many around council chambers found the motion suggestive of distrust in city staff and the cost of what Councillor Skakun's request, both in staff time and money, is too much, something Skakun denies.
Or that it's going to cost too much staff time, I think wasn't right at all. It wasn't going to cost a lot of time. I mean, we looked at this issue last year, we talked about it again, and I'm satisfied that at least there is going to be more changes when the financial report, the 2012 report comes out in June this year.
If there is one silver lining to the motion, it's the fact the issue of transparency and the need to improve public awareness on the goings-on at City Hall needs to be worked on.
We all want some form of, I guess increased transparency, but at what cost? But I think it is good that we had this debate. Councillors, stated their positions, and most of them didn't support what I was doing, and that's fine. But I think the community expects us to be, as transparent as possible, and that's one of my goals.
However, there was also discussion around the cloud of suspicion the motion cast over City Hall.
Well, I think each time a councillor raises a question that sheds a little bit of a shadow on what's going on, it does create that. And I've read words online like skullduggery, keeping 2 sets of books. There's some pretty outrageous conspiracy theories about what's going on inside this building, and it's already been demonstrated. We do things in the proper way, the legal way. We've had audits that demonstrate that crystal clear.
Over the next several weeks, council and staff will be holding informal brown bag lunches to discuss that very issue. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.